So this is my fieldwork project number 4, visiting a center of mercy, justice, or advocacy. The place I went to was the Arizona Baptist Children's Services office. My first fieldwork project was going around the ABCS office in the neighborhood, but this is me going inside where I work in the different ministries and just kind of opening up my eyes of what is going around in the different ministries. I work in the parent aid ministry, which is doing one-on-ones with or visitations with children and parents in the foster care system. But there's other ministries, specifically the foster care or an adoption agency, otherwise known as Arms of Love. And it's interesting just going up into their office. There's a big wide open office, and they're all interconnected and communicating. And it was nice to just hear them talking about the family's needs and how they could advocate for the child's needs, but also for the foster care parents' needs as well. Oftentimes, foster care parents just are don't have as much advocacy, and the case managers who are assigned to them through the Arms of Love are advocates for the parents and the foster child as well, just making sure that the foster care parents are getting everything that they need. They go out and see them periodically, the case managers, and just really listen to them and play with the children. What else am I supposed to talk about? So as far as just the environment. So Arizona Baptist Children's Services is a Christian environment. So a lot of time we are talking about how can we show Christ's love in our actions. So there's a really good work ethic even at Arizona Baptist Children's Services, and encouragement, especially in social services. It can be draining. So it's nice to see, even when I was observing, just people taking deep breaths and conversations, just really trying to figure out the best care. One of our stances is do things with excellence. So just inquiring with supervisors and seeing how they could do the job effectively, but also not burn out as well. Other observations: when you walk into the office, you have the receptionist, and they'll sign you in and just greet you with a smile. They'll inquire what's the reason for you being there, whether that be for foster care or even the resource center there, which is where I was doing my DLA hours. And they were just being able to even advocate for those who are struggling with food through the resource center. Oftentimes they would just ask at the end of giving food if they wanted to talk to someone or if they would like to be prayed for. And oftentimes a lot of people would take them up on that. Excuse me. I also just got licensed through a pretty big food bank here, so the resource center is able to give more food out more regularly. Before they weren't able to. Also, they have the New Life Pregnancy Center there, where a lot of classes for new moms. You can get free pregnancy tests, and also classes for young moms and the fathers. So oftentimes, usually those are the young moms who come in, but they'll sit down and just talk with them and kind of go over everything, other options. But so really, it's only a 2-story building, but it's not that big. But yet, there's a lot of advocacy that is seen in there, and mercy even of just trying to just be there with people. And as far as justice, it's the parent aid atmosphere. That's really what a parent aid is. As I said before, it is visitation, but also note taking is done as well. So basically, it's a 6 to 9 month period of just taking notes during the visits and in the parenting classes that parents are given. And really, it's just writing notes about everything you see, hear, do. And a lot of judges take into account parent aid notes, so to figure out what is just. So the way I see my job is just getting to be a part of that justice by taking effective and excellent notes, and that's one thing that's stressed to us in our jobs there. But it was kind of cool to just take a step back and just look at how the parent aid atmosphere as well. and just being able to have that impact in our community. I honestly feel like I'm doing something effectively for God's kingdom by bringing justice to the world through parent aid services and through just the ministry in general. So that's kind of where I went to do my fieldwork project number 4. Just kind of walked around the office and talked with some of the leaders. Getting to see the culture and atmosphere, just it's really uplifting. I leave work feeling encouraged every time. So if that's my fieldwork project number 4. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I'm supposed to add? As far as, race, gender, roles, socioeconomic, a lot of the socioeconomic people that ABCS serves is lower socioeconomic. As far as race, gender, it's all across the board, male, female. And as far as on the ministry side, we have a pretty diverse ministry there. So Hispanic, Native American, Euro-American, and just mix. So there's not really one specific type of people group we kind of work with, just lower socioeconomic. So God's working in the ministry, and I'm excited to be a part of it. As far as integration, of course, material and readings, just taking the time out to listen is what I've really come to as far as integration. Just taking time to hear people is what I really like about ABCS and what I saw even when I was walking around, whether that be with clients or with each other. So anyways, that's it.